Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Stamp It Like It's Hot. It is a monthly series where we challenge ourselves to use stamps on our scrapbooking layouts. And I know there's a glare because of these acrylic blocks, but we'll get those off that's the first thing I'm going to do is the stamping. I actually chose my paper collection because of the stamps I chose. I'm using Aloha by Photoplay, and it's based on these stamps that have these 4 tropical leaves from Violet Studio, and then this beautiful hibiscus from P13. So I'm going to put those off to the side. I have mounted the stamps on these blocks. I have 2 stamps on each of these 2 blocks, and then one on the hibiscus by itself. So I'm going to use this photo, and I traced around the photo before I put the mat on it, and I drew that line, so that's going to be my guide for stamping these elements on there. So I'm going to use Mowed Lawn for this first shape, which is the kind of banana leaf, and I'm going to put it down there like so. Okay, I like that, and I like that only part of it shows. I'm going to let a little more of it show when I go down here. I think more of it shows, not really. So let's have more of it show down here. Part of the reason for that is that I've got this other stamp on here. So, okay, so that's the Mowed Lawn. I'm going to go with Rustic Wilderness now for this other longer leaf, and then I'm going to fill in with, and by the way, I didn't tell you that I'm also doing this, I'm combining this with day 6 of Scrap Squad's 12 Days of Summer Scraplifts. And the challenge is to stamp a frame around your photo. So for Stamp It Like It's Hot. So I'm going to have some circles there, and there's this one big round photo, and I've got that. I have it a little bit different place, and it's a little bit bigger, but you'll forgive me that, I'm sure. Okay, this is going in the opposite direction, but I'm going to kind of overlay it that way, and we'll see if maybe I want to go this way right here. I'm trying to do it differently each place that I use the stamp, and I'm okay with the fact that it's not stamping perfectly because I'm stamping over things. Let me get this kind of going off up in this direction here. Okay. I'm okay with all of this so far. So I'm done with this block, stamping block. I'm going to lay it over there. Now I'm going to use Lucky Clover for, well, actually the next thing I'm going to do is the hibiscus. And I'm going to use Candied Apple. I used Mowed Lawn, Rustic Wilderness, and I'm getting ready to use Lucky Clover. For the hibiscus, I'm using Candied Apple, and I want to put it right there. Okay, I kind of like that, and you'll see it with just part of it showing from there. I think that's kind of cool. And I'm going to go here. I want this to maybe look like it's behind those leaves. So I'm going to put a mask kind of right like that. And see what that does. Okay. I can, when I add another leaf there, I think that'll look fun. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Never done this before, so it's a brand new technique for me. And I'm trying to make myself believe that it's gonna work out. And I think that may be all of the hibiscuses that I do. And where's my, there is that. And I'm going to put that off to the side. And now I'm going to use Lucky Clover, which is more of a teal kind of green. And I'm going to add in these, I'm going to peel that off, tropical leaves. And I'm going to use two kinds. So I'll go add the first one here. This first kind. And I'm going to use the same color for these. I have something that's going to go right here. So I'm not stamping all the way to the edge there. Okay, that's kind of cool actually. And here I'm going to go kind of right up to the hibiscus. And I'm actually going to go kind of down like that. Now I'm going to use the other tropical leaf. And I'm going to fill in the spots. Ooh, I like that. That's a monstera, a larger monstera. It's really nice. And I'm going to put two of them here, side by side. There. And I'm okay with that. Now let's put the, I say that, and I'm going to say let's put the photo on and see how okay I am. Oh, I like that. Likey, likey. Okay, okay. I like that you can see the images kind of through one another, and that's exactly what I was going for. So I'm going to place that on here. And what I had to go over here was this hibiscus that I cut from the pattern paper. I fussy cut this, and then I have another one. So I'm going to have this come as far down there as it can go. And then I have my two hearts that are going to go here. And I need to, I forgot to clear the nozzle of my regular liquid glue. So I'm actually going to use this. Okay, That's good there. And then I'm going to add this teal colored leaf. These are Bramble Fox. All these acrylic pieces are Bramble Fox. I did find my tweezer. Okay, so that can go there. Now, my other circles, I'm going to place them. I know that I want this one to go kind of up there like that. And I have this, which is fussy cut from one of the patterns. This was a blanket with another umbrella. I wanted an umbrella with two blankets because one for me and one for John. That was how we rolled. And I'm gonna put that right there. That's also Bramble Fox. Okay, now I have this, which is my title circle, and I'm going to have it kind of going out over the border. I had that one go over the border, and this one's going to do the same thing. And this is, like I said, my title block. And I have this fussy cut, which will kind of cover up that straight edge. And I have another Bramble Fox. Well, first I have this circle that's going to go layer under here. And then I'm going to layer this on top of that. It's another, well, do I want it on top of that or do I want it up here going that direction? I think I'll do that going that direction. Okay, so there's my title block. Now I have some blocks that are going to go down at the bottom here. I couldn't place them until I had done the ring there, and I'm gonna put this under here but over there, and I think that's gonna work. Easy peasy way to get a lot of scraps used and to bring a lot of different colors and patterns onto your page. And I'm going to now add some enamel dots, and I want red mostly. Red is kind of my main accent color here. But there's a fair amount of yellow, so I'm probably going to put some yellow with these. Like I'll put a large yellow with that small red, and I will put a medium yellow here with that large red. I'm gonna put a tiny yellow with this large red, and I'm gonna go hunt for the right color green. I'll put another thing here. Let's see what I have. I don't see the right green. I have this, which is kind of an olive green, and these are a green that I would use if I had them in enamel dots, but they're they're puffy dots. So I'm going to do that. And I don't really have another green that's appropriate. Oh, but I do have this. It's a different kind of green from, or a different kind of dot from that, but I'm okay with that. And I think we're done with this page. I will do some journaling about, and just so you know, this isn't a, the photo is not from Hawaii. It's not particularly tropical. I just love that smile. And I decided I wanted to use that that photo. Let's see if there's anything else. There are some little flares that are in there, and I could look at some summery flares. What I'm thinking I might like instead would be some of these Bramble Fox starburst kinds of things, and they're in a, that's in a really vivid blue that is not used anywhere else, so it really works as an accent, and I have 3 of them, so I'm gonna add those into the mix, and I'm going to use my glossy accents to get them on there, and I'm going to try to use them. I'm going to use them in the 3 circle clusters, and so if I did this one, I might want it to be, no, maybe here. If I did it just off the, maybe on the opposite side of where the dots are, but then this one would end up being right here. I don't know what I'm going to do, folks. I'm probably going to stop being so picky and just put them where they look pretty to me. And I like one right there. So I'm going to put one right there. I'm going to put the glue on first, and then I'm going to set that guy there so it's kind of partly hanging off. And then this one, maybe I'll put right there at the juncture of those 2. And have it partly hanging off and kind of in the neighborhood of the red, green, and yellow dots. This one, maybe I'll put up like that, or in this case I can kind of do it like so, or even off to the side like that. This, of course, I'm going to spend half an hour on this one. I'm going to do it here. Let it kind of hang off the edge of that circle. Nope, I don't like that because it hides the fact that that's a circle. So I'm going to put it here. And it's, I've kind of got a visual triangle of those guys. So enough fussing around with that. I think I'm going to call this one done. I had thought maybe I would go around the edges with those stamps and kind of have them. But since I chose this background paper that has that Monstera leaf on it, I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Be sure and check out everybody in the playlist. I will have the playlist in my description box, and that will contain all the folks that are playing along with the hop this month. Bye.